with this yoga practice, I like to use a 6 count for inhaling and exhaling. So it's to help slow down your breathing and stimulate relaxation and deep stretch. So we're going to start off in the child's pose, which is the most basic pose. And when you're using your legs, have your arms straight up, and you just go down into the pose. You should feel no pain at all. And at any time during the practice you feel sore or tired or just need a little break, this is the pose you'd go into. And another stretch we'll get into right now is a standard just hamstring stretch. Your legs straight out, go down, and if you can't touch your toes to the floor, just go down as far as you can. And even if you need to bend your knees a little bit, if you have tight hamstrings, that's okay too. Alright. Those 2 stretches, we'll get into our little flow right now. So we're going to start with hands in the air, straight up. Come back down, swan dive. Come back up. Straighten your back. Go back down. And we're going to go into plank position. And from plank position, we're going to go into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, you should feel the stretch in your calves and your hamstrings, also your back and your shoulders. You want to try and keep your low back straight, your butt in the air. After that, you can either step or walk your feet to your hands. Hands still on the floor. Come back up. Hands in the air. Heart to center. That's 1. We'll do that 2 more times. Alright, ready? Slow it down. Right back up. Down again. Step back in your plank. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. We're going to downward facing dog. Then you step or jump your feet to your hands. And bring your hands straight up, back straight. Hands still hard to center. That's 2. Do that 1 more time. Hands to the top. Swan dive. Halfway up. Down again. Plank position. Downward facing dog. Then step or jump your feet to your hands. Cool. Alright, now we're going to do a sun salutation, a little bit harder. We're going to incorporate warrior pose, which focuses on your core strength and flexibility and strength in your legs. It's a really good pose, so let's get into it. Hands straight up. Swan dive down. Halfway up. Down again. This is where you get into your lunge, step back into a lunge. Make sure your chest is not resting on top of your thigh. Now if you need to bend your leg, that's okay. But if you have a flexibility and strength, keep your leg up. And then from here, bring your right heel down, bring yourself up, go into warrior 1 pose. You want to make sure your hips are squared and straight. Keep your core in tight. Couple more seconds. We're going to go down. Bring your left foot back. Go into plank. From plank position, we call this chaturanga. What you're going to do is go down slowly. Make sure your belly doesn't slap the pad or the mat. And then you're going to go into cobra. And from cobra, I'm gonna go to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, you're gonna jump to your hands. And you're gonna bring your hands back up to the top. Back to center. Okay, now it's time to do the other side. Hands back up. Hands down, swan dive. Halfway up. Back down. Now you can lunge back the other leg. Make sure your foot's on top of your knee. Then you bring your left heel down. And warrior one on this side. Okay, back down. Back into your plank. Then from here you're gonna do chaturanga again. Go down slowly. And go back into cobra. We're gonna go back into downward facing dog. And step and jump your feet to your hands. And slowly bring your hands back up to the top. Back down. Okay, that's one. Let's go back to the other side now. Hands to the top. Swan dive down. Halfway up. Back down. Lunge your back. Right heel down. Lift back up. That's warrior one. Go back down. Back into your plank. From your plank, do your chaturanga. Back down slow. It's your cobra. Back into downward facing dog. And step or jump your feet to your hands. And slowly come back up. Hands to the center. Okay. Back to the other side. Hands up. Swan dive down. Halfway up. Back down. Lunge back the other leg. Drop the left heel. Come back up. To warrior one. Hands up to the sky. Come back down. Back into your plank. Do your chaturanga. To cobra. And from here, back into downward facing dog. And step or jump your feet to your hands. Okay. And slowly come back up. Hands this way. Hands to center. Okay. Do that one more time each side. This is side. Swan dive. Up halfway. Back down. Lunge your left foot back. Oops. Drop your right heel. Come back up into warrior one pose. From here, we're going to go into warrior two. So what you're going to do, just pivot your right heel a little bit. And just have your arms lined up with your feet. And then from here, we're going to extend the left leg forward. And with your upper torso, you're just going to lean forward and then down, get into a triangle pose. Okay, and then release and go back. Back to the ground. And then we're going to go back into plank. Then we do a chaturanga. Back into downward facing dog. Your feet to your hands. Bring your hands up. Hands to center. Okay, one more side. Let's do this. Hands to the top. Swan dive down. Halfway up. Back down. Lunge your other leg. Drop the heel. Back into warrior one. And from warrior one, go into warrior two. And from warrior two, extend the front leg. Lean forward the upper torso. Go straight down. Back into a triangle. Try to look at the top of your left hand if you can. Back into warrior two. And then go back to lunge. It's a plank. Do your last shot about it. Back to downward facing dog. And then jump your feet to your hands. Bring your hands to the top. One last time. And then to the center. Namaste. Before we finish, we'll start off with a little cool down session where deep stretches in your legs. So we'll take it to the floor on this one. We'll start with a standard hamstring stretch, hurdle stretch. So you can bring your left leg in, right foot straight, and just reach as far forward as you can. It doesn't matter how far you go as long as you get a nice stretch. I'm gonna hold this for a couple seconds. And we're gonna do the other side. Left leg out, right in, stretch. Okay, good. Then all I like to do is a butterfly. Put your feet together, bring them in as close as you can, and then just go down, try to keep your back straight, go down, and you can even use your elbows to push down on your arms, your legs for more resistance. Okay, good. The rest we'll take it to the floor. The first one we're going to do is a little hip flexor. Rest your right foot over your left knee. And what you're going to do is bring in your left knee to your chest. You should feel it all right here in your hip flexors, as well as a little bit in your core. Awesome. Can we do the other side now? Left foot on top of your right knee. bring your right knee to your chest. Okay, cool. Next thing we're gonna do, just gonna bring your right knee to your right chest. Just bring it in. You feel this in your hamstrings, a little bit in your glutes. Now I'm gonna bring it out to the side. And then I'm gonna bring it all the way over. Make sure your shoulders are on the floor. And if you want, you can have your gaze at your right arm. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side. Left knee to your chest. And you're going to bring it out. Bring it across. Okay. Now if you want to get a deeper stretch of your hamstrings, you can use anything. A belt will do, anything you can use. You can even use a towel. So what you're going to do, put your legs straight up, put this in the middle of your foot, and just hold for a couple seconds. Good. And you can even bring it over a little bit. Okay, let's get the other side. Keep it as straight as you can. Doesn't matter how far you go, as long as you feel the stretch. And bring it over to the side. Okay. Let me stretch your quads a little. It's pretty easy. Just bring it back behind you. And then just go as low as you can go. I have really tight quads, so this is as low as I can go. If you can go lower, that's really good. Just hold it for a couple seconds. Okay, let's do the other side. Now loose from the side. Cool. Alright. Last thing we can stretch on is our calves. And that you can do against any wall surface or cabinet even. Just lean up against it. And do the other side now. Okay, and actually my last and favorite stretch is the pigeon. This is for your hips, hip flexors, a really good deep stretch. So what you're gonna do, start with a lunge, then just bring your foot down, bring your other one back, and just sit into your hips. We're gonna hold this one for a little bit longer. They say this is where you hold most of your stress. So just deep breathing, trying to relax. other side. Same thing. Left foot forward. Just bring it down. Right leg back. Okay. Cool. Now that we have a little cool down, get into my favorite part actually is the Shavasana. So what you gotta do is just gonna lie down here for me on the floor. Have your arms comfortably out, legs open, or legs just for apart, relaxed. And you're just gonna close your eyes and visualize your muscles slowly from your neck, all the way from your shoulders to your arms, to your torso, your chest. Just all start to loosen up and relax with each breath you take. Try to take in a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And just try to stand still and not think about anything or move at all. Just, this is your time for your mind and body and spirit. And with each breath, slowly your back muscles, your lower torso, your legs, your quads, your hamstrings all start to loosen up. Slowly start to shake your arms and legs. I almost fell asleep there, guys. Alright, and slowly lean to your right side. I'm gonna slowly get up. Rest here for a couple seconds. Go to a seated position. Okay, we're about done. Thank you for joining me on yoga. Have a good day. Namaste, guys.